Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I'm going to use the cards that I used yesterday. The bottom of the deck is the Emperor. Feels a bit warm in here. It's a rainy day today. How do we amuse ourselves on a rainy day? Let's do a tarot reading. What makes these cards different to the others is that they don't have like the character cards in there. They don't even go up to the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. There's no pages, knights, kings or queens, but there are some chakra cards. So we have the aces to the nines, the major arcana, the 22 major arcana cards, and then 7 chakra cards. Just thought I'd tell you about that. The base chakra. The same colour as this, isn't it? We'll read about the base chakra. That's what's different about these tarot cards, is that they have the chakras in them. Okay, the chakra cards. Base chakra, colour is red, the sound is lamb, the element is earth, the gland is adrenal, and the key words, I have. Good morning, Cynthia. Hiya, darling. Known as the base or root chakra, this energy centre is situated at the base of the spine and is most closely related to all of your earthly issues, such as survival, the physical body, issues of money, subsistence, safety, and shelter. To balance this chakra, practicing yoga can be extremely beneficial. Dancing or light physical exercise will also help keep the energy flowing and harmonious. Honouring your body and taking care of it on the outside will bring you well-being on the inside. It works both ways. Okay. Let's carry on pulling some of these cards. Obstacles and challenges. Material and spiritual prosperity. Okay, so it may mention prosperity begins. It may mention in the base chakra about your survival, safety, security. We're going on to a new row and it's the second chakra now. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? The first row is the first chakra. The second row is the second chakra. Oh, third chakra. Why have we I don't feel there's anything out of alignment with like your passion, your desires. You'll know what you're wanting. Okay, the third chakra went straight to victory and success. Well, the third chakra is your get up and go, I can energy. I can do this. So once you've done this, you've got victory and success. But we've got deception and envy here. Intuition. So we're struggling at the fourth chakra. Do you know what one that is? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is nice. Okay, where are we going with this then? You saw how that one flipped? Okay, it's interesting to have that card. feeling the pain, both of you. Oh, that's sweet. Conflict. Well, it's not sweet. It's torturous. Okay, so the underlying energy is like it's a hell energy, isn't it? It's red. It's feeling defeated, unstable. We've still got that resurrection on the back here. Reclaiming your crown. So, my heart feels heavy. That's what the fourth chakra is. It's the heart chakra. It's, I feel like the energy's then taken over by the feminine. Right, let's have a look at these cards. So, you can see this masculine here is agitated. The obstacles and challenges. Now, I can see actually like the fifth chakra here, the throat chakra. So wanting to take that step towards talking, but it's like there's a block in the heart. Let me just have a look at these cards for a moment. I'm not actually looking at them, I'm just touching them at the moment. Okay, right. Why are we distracted? This whole top row, apart from this one, is all red. This one's blue, and this one. Okay. Right, that's someone who's scared that you're going to fall down the gap, or you're not going to make it to the other side. It's not complete, is it? So, what's he going to do? Stop, or is he going to take that leap of faith? He's hesitant. He does want it all though. Look, material and spiritual prosperity. I mean, you could have all the money in the world. You could have the nicest home in the world, house. But if the energy inside is not like harmonious and beautiful, then it means it's not worth. It's not worth it. It's not worth anything. Wanting it all, really. Material and spiritual prosperity. Spiritual, taking that leap of faith. Then prosperity begins. Then we have the second chakra, which is your sacral chakra. That's your passion, your sex drive. And then we jump straight to the third chakra. I can read these two, of course I can. I read the first one. The second. The colour is orange, the sound is vam. The element is water, the glands is testicles and ovaries, and the key words are I want. I want it all. Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen. Use a colour meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself. And remember, you do matter. You do matter. You do matter. Oh, in a way it's like matter. You do. Like you control matter. Okay? Lucy, let's go to the third chakra. The solar plexus chakra, colour yellow, sound ram, elements fire, glands, pancreas and adrenal, keywords I can. I said it's that I can energy. The solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area, just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence. The energy centre where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, inner feeling, which is the major psychic reception area. To balance the chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breath work with colour. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy. Workshops and classes that focus on empowerment will help you open and harmonise this area. There's the key. There's the key. Stay away from negativity. Victory and success. This is all that this Kushak is thinking here. Remember, he hasn't taken that leap of faith yet. He hasn't spoken up yet. Okay. It's like getting these bottom three chakras balanced, because they're very dominant masculine energy, they represent that, until you get to the heart. But I feel like because we get to the heart here, I feel the feminine's energy takes over. Anyway, there's a lot to get through. Victory and success, but then deception and envy. It's like he's just lifting the mask here. So is he now able to see what's in the cards for him? Feminine takes over now with intuition. Look, you can see this swirling energy coming up to the heart here. Well, you would say those colours would be the red, the orange and the yellow. He's drenched in a green cloak, I want to say. The High Priestess, intuition. The feminine can see here. Higher perspective. Look, she's kind of looking down. I was taken to her hands being on her bag, and the other hand on the wand here. Just like a little stroll. Like a stroll to the shops. Where has she been? Is she like walking back, or where has she been? Now, I did say this energy about clairsentience, inner knowing. So this could be the masculine here, tapping into like the high priestess energy, the high priest. But as he's getting closer to that heart chakra, you will be like sensing femininity within himself. Okay. This will be right, look. Harmony, the lovers. It's like he can't see the way, but he needs to trust and take that leap of faith that the feminine can. Look, it's the sacrifice here. This is the Hangman card. I feel like this was attached to the Hangman, like kind of pulling him along. Mental conflict. Again, I'm picking up on this fiery temper here. Let's read this card, mental conflict. I was contemplating reading the negative cards. This card deals with the inability to move forward, as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness and not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you're already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. I don't want to read the other cards. I'm going to show you these now, because next comes the Divine Feminine's energy here, and we've hit the heart chakra and the lower part of it. I've spoken before about when the masculine enters this energy ring, it's more like the centre. It's feminine energy. So look, here he is. It actually feels like it's the top of his head here. The breakthrough. Heartache and loss here. I felt the energy of you both just missing each other. emotional loss, heartache and loss. Let's move on to some oracle cards. Let's see what your sacred destiny wants to say to you. Truth. Song of the Wind. What come through there was the truth, because it's right beside the lovers here. And I said, you just both miss each other, and that's the truth of the situation. Your souls are like yearning, longing. You to be able to make contact, to touch. Song of the Wind. Wind is in the realm of the air elements, one of the 4 elements of life: air, water, fire and earth. Air takes form in the oxygen we breathe, as well as in breezes and spheres. I don't really know what that word is. It also represents our communication skills. When we speak, it is the air that passes through our mouths that allow us to speak and communicate. Wind is also prana, the source of life. As you communicate your truth to yourself and others, you'll find new energy and vitality emerging within your life. The sacred landscape wants you to know: be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Find your truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. One of the most difficult things to know is what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence to find your inner voice of truth, but once you find it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Share your truth with others. Release relationships in which you can't be yourself and can't be real. Being genuine can allow your spirit to fly and the song of your soul to be heard in the universe. Page number 101. 101. Okay, let's have a look at these tarot cards. Those were yesterday's cards. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Sorry if that's loud with my bracelet banging against the desk. Oh, this is just the Queen of Truth. If you look underneath. Hi, Shani. Hey. If you have a look underneath, can you see that little cherub? I spotted him. Butterfly underneath him there, look. Wanting to fly free. The truth will set you free. The Knight of Pentacles. Love you. Hey, me, love you, marry me. That's what has been wrote down there. Knight of Pentacles. Long time making a decision. He's the one that stays at home and thinks about a lot. He's slow to move. Very slow to move. It's like when the pressure's put on this masculine, he just holds on tighter to what he's got. He doesn't want to let go of anything. Is this a different story? Oh, most definitely. Look, the Ten of Pentacles, that's all of it. Especially with the prosperity begins in. Because there's worries here about finances. About whether or not will you be, you know, comfortable. Oh, you're so taken care of. Underneath that is the Hierophant. It's like you can stop scratching your heads now. Okay, you're before the Hierophant. Or the High Priestess. That's the High Priest. I felt that energy of you viewing the High Priest like the Hierophant. The High Priestess as like your guide. There she is. In the Garden of Abundance, talking to the birds, waiting to whip off her gown. And she can show you that she's a Wonder Woman. That's nice, because the energy of wondering about this woman. And it makes you happy. There is one more colour. It's a nice energy. It's a free spirit energy. Yeah. What was coming through was a song, what have I done to deserve this? Pet Shop Boys. Since you went away, I've been hanging around. I've been wandering around. I'm feeling down. You went away. You sure made me feel better. But I don't know. How am I gonna get through? Tell me. Five of Pentacles going through this transition. Here he looks completely lost, drained. The energy is lifted. So we've got a bit more strength. A bit more fight in us. A bit more get up and go. Okay. Right. Ooh, look at all these cards on my table. Here are your self-reading cards. I'm just going to go with whatever cards I'm drawn. We've only been on for 23 minutes and 8 seconds. There's a female singing in that song as well, wasn't there? I don't want to say like Tammy Wynette. I don't know, that's the name that's coming through. My heart keeps palpitating. I might have to look up that song. Okay. But that part with what have I done to deserve this? I actually felt that was more on a positive note. Like you have to have a look at why you are deserving of receiving, accepting. It's more about accepting the Ten of Pentacles here. Everything. This is all your dreams coming true. This is to be shared. This is like the wealth. Okay, but it's a wealth of knowledge, of understanding, of enlightenment to share with this world, to help others get through. You deserve this. You deserve to be happy. And it's like if you don't know why you deserve to be happy, then you need to go away and like have a check-up. Calm the neck up with yourself. Courage. The courage of your love. I do feel drawn to take a Roman message today. 30. Page number 30. My heart is palpitating here. Okay. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Hi, original darling. Good afternoon, Lucy. Good afternoon, honey. Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You were my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey. Oh, sugar, sugar. Right. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You are ready to explore both. Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. What an awesome message today. It's what we like to hear. Action. In order for you to succeed in what you desire, you need to prepare for the challenges ahead. Make a list of the support you need to tackle the approaching opportunities. Become aware of what or who you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lesson, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. Good message. The Sacred Destiny Oracle. Security. All these colours coming. With the base chakra here. Look what's underneath all of this fear. What's underneath it? What's above it? Your fulfillment of wishes. Always feel that this is like a peach and it's rising this leaf up. James and the Giant Peach. Treasures there, look. Everything that you desire. You'll be a manifesting magnet. Lucky thing. Lucky boy. Security. Firelit Cave. In ancient times, our forebears took refuge in caves. It was there that they could seek shelter from the weather and be protected from predators and enemies. The cave offered a safe place to prepare food, sleep, heal, and build community. Caves were also the places where sacred spiritual ceremonies occurred, evidenced by cave drawings and altars that have been built along the ledges. Symbolically, caves often represented a secret pathway to the underworld, the divine womb of Mother Earth and the Sacred Heart. Also, caves can be energy portals for shamans or other spiritual explorers. Let's put this together. Okay, right, we're having a look here first. Well, the base chakra. Oh no, this was the bottom of the deck, wasn't it? This was the bottom of the deck. It said, caves were also the places where sacred spiritual ceremonies occurred, evidenced by caved drawings and altars that had been built along the ledges. Look at the drawings up the wall here. Can you see them? Okay. This part here, when I asked where has she been, mentions about the underworld. Symbolically, caves often represented a secret pathway to the underworld, the divine womb of Mother Earth, and the Sacred Heart. The sacred landscape wants you to know, as my belly just rumbled. I felt the Divine Feminine's paid you a visit in spirit and giving you some love. She shared from her cup. Because her cup's overflowing. She's able to share that love with you. The sacred landscape wants you to know you are safe and protected. No matter what is occurring in your life, you are in safe hands. Those in the realm of spirit are watching over you. You can relax and let go. Once you've taken measures to protect yourself and those you love, such as making sure everyone has their seatbelt on in the car, making sure your insurance is paid on time, or replacing the filter on your heating unit, then let go. If you have been hypervigilant lately, take a break, relax, know that all is well. You can turn it all over to the Creator. Just interesting, the list of things that represent safety. These have been upside down, sitting over there now, probably for about a week. I can't remember the last time I used these cards. Anyway, let's have a look at the message. Feels like I've been on for like an hour. It's only been like 32 minutes, 16 seconds. Do you like this colour? I quite like this colour. It's quite a nice colour. Written in the cards. Yeah, okay, we can have a look at them. We got the rat. Got a rat in my kitchen, what am I gonna do? Okay. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Archangels Gabriel and Zadkiel. Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. I'm not going to read about the rats. I'm going to read about the meaning of the card. Okay, well, the guidance. The rat card reminds you that when you are acting with the best and noblest intentions, you may still be misunderstood. In extreme cases, you may even be persecuted. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. Your guidance is to let no one diminish you. Instead, remain true to your true purpose. Instead, remain true to your pure purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. Do your best at all times and only take on that which you can handle. Check internally that you are taking responsibility for your actions. Then relax and know that your life mission will eventually be recognised and you will receive your just reward. This is such an awesome message. Look at this, fulfillment of wishes. Hi Blue Sky, how are you doing? Rumi. I feel like being creative today. So I've gone out and purchased some card, some white card. I can see some I've been wanting to make some, I don't know what kind of cards. But we'll just see what happens with some white card. I just feel created. I feel created. We have Layla, card number 34. You know, some cards you just know what the messages are because they've come out quite a few times and it's quite instilled into your mind. I'm not sure what this message is. Layla. That is interesting, because I was thinking about creating cards, but I felt like rather than drawing images, it was more about drawing energy, representing like more so characters. I've got another idea as well, but I want to follow that one, I think. Don't know. I could do both. But more, rather than drawing like a person, it'd be more a colour energy on there, and you would feel the energy of that person. Anyway, let's have a look at Layla. "34. Layla. Put aside your clever schemes, O lover, be mindless, become mad, and dive into the heart of the flame." And that's quite cute, isn't it? Quite cute. Well, become fearless, be like a moth. Turn away from the self and tear down the house. Then come and dwell in the house of love. Be a lover, live with lovers. Clean your chest from all hostility. My ears just started ringing. Wash it 7 times. Then fill it with the wine of love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. And that's for the energy I felt where the Divine Feminine's been. Share her cup of love, her chalice. With you, Divine Masculine. Be a chalice for love. Be a chalice for love, be a chalice. You must be all love to be worthy of the beloved when going to the gathering of drunks. Be a drunk, become a drunk. Your thought takes a course dragging you in its wake. Interesting, that's the energy I felt. I've said all this. Felt like pulling you up. I didn't say dragging, but it is the wake. Your thoughts take a course dragging you in its wake. Move beyond thought, let your heart lead, be the leader. When the grace of love is revealed, be a mirror to reflect it. When the beloved's hair is loosened, brush it like a comb, be a comb. Rumi. Okay, let's read this message. How I long for my thoughts to no longer make any sense to me. Then I can be rid of them, like noisy house guests who have overstayed their welcome. Oh, the peace when they finally go. Their incessant chatter brings me no comfort. I crave the silence of you. Will you let me hear it? Will you run through the noisy house of my mind with your great muddy feet, so that I can focus on something other than my mind for a while? Maybe you can make such a mess that I shall give up my plans and attempts at order completely. Just give in for a change. It's time for that. To give up my ridiculous fantasies of perfection, useless, noisy, irritating, demanding and yet deadening perfection. I'd rather just be alive. I want to plant my head in the earth, in the same mud that sticks to your feet, and breathe in her rich soil, smell. I want to feel her heart beating in the quiet movements of the roots of the plants as they stretch and grab, and stop my ears with her fertile dirt, finally gaining peace from the constant inferno racket of thoughts no longer wanted. Where are you? Where are you with your headache? With your headache. I think it's a bit like a headache. Is it gone now? Oh, beloved, how you are to be envied. You are being given the gift of no self, no noise, no sense. The great beloved truly wants you to be closer than ever to the wild, universal heart. In that field of love, every electronic device goes haywire, systems collapse, worlds collide, and great stars are born from the chaos. But the real you will sense none of this. You'll be staring at your beloved, so intoxicated by love, your tongue will loll out of your mouth, and you'll drool like a bloodhound, and you won't care a hoot, and neither will the great beloved. Such will the passion of your reunion be, that the only thing to master will be the one great love exploding inside your being. So who cares if you have no idea what day it is? What was your job supposed to be again? Or how to make conversation, let alone intelligent conversation, at the dinner table. Ah, well, you shall not be yourself anymore. You shall not be so appropriate or sociable. We have had this card not long ago. I remember the message. Who understands crazy words that fall out of your mouth, unchecked by logic or rationality? I do. I know the beloved too. I am under that same loving spell. I, like you, have no I anymore. I, like you, am so crazy with love that I care not for things making sense anymore. I, like you, long for my night of love with the great beloved that ends me forever and renders me only and ever the lover of the great beloved. I call that night forward from my love-crazed heart, as do you, that Laylat al-Qadr, the night of destiny. Let us run together and pound on the bedroom door of the great beloved. There is no shame, there is nothing else worth holding on to. Let us go now and throw ourselves upon the goodwill of the Creator. Our hair shall be messy and mingle with the curving galaxy, and the planets shall grow rings around them, becoming the many eyes of the great beloved, delightfully bearing witness to our loving, passionate surrender. This oracle brings you a message. You are moving through a period of not knowing, of time in the great void or womb of the Divine Mother. It is in this place the seed can crack open and take root. That cannot happen in the light, where all is seen and recognised. It must happen under the cover of darkness, where only trust can assure one of success. This is the way of nature, the way of life, and it must be honoured. Belly just went. This oracle brings you ancient wisdom. It guides you not to fear the darkness, but to enter into it willingly. It is not for you to become lost, but to find your way. This oracle is saying that in the darkness there is the path, the Tariki Tarakat. Do not turn away from it, let it be. Be with the lack of knowing. When people ask of you so many questions and demand sensible answers to support their notion of reality, do not bow to such unworthiness and fear. Know that their minds might be fearful for your safety and their own, lest your divine madness be contagious, but that their fear is nothing to you, nothing at all. It is not even anything to them, but they just don't know that yet. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into light, has invited you into her chamber. So interesting, because now it's taken me to the High Priestess angel. Under the sacred black cloak of night, the Divine Mother, the Goddess, she who transfigures from darkness into light, has invited you into her chamber. In that place you shall experience annihilation, but only that of which is untrue, that of which would hold you back, dampen your spirit, or prevent you from bursting into full aliveness. For that which is true is already seeded deep in her womb and is preparing to be born, strong and with good powerful legs. So when it is time, it will leap like a wild creature, all instinct and intuition, into the morning light. For this moment, however, there is darkness, and that is essential for the appearance, so imminent, beloved, of the light on its way. This oracle brings you guidance. If you find yourself to be sad, to be grieving, whether you know for what or not, or even depressed or struggling, feeling as though you are being pulled down, do not fight. Bear witness instead. Allow what is taking place to take place. Allow what is happening to happen. You shall find a joy in allowing the interplay of darkness and the light to take place according to a greater unfolding rhythm of your own divine growth process. I don't feel the need to do the sacred honour ritual. But I can pull some more cards. But have a look and see what your angels and ancestors would like to say. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. Interesting card to have. Okay, Shapeshifter. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. In native traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species, or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in the other worlds. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. Okay, the extended message. You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You're moving beyond your past challenges and honing your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note if you're seeing a particular animal regularly, because its medicine is coming to you. We had the rat card that came out, but we can have a look at a spirit animal. Oh, it looks like it stopped raining for the moment. Discover your power, animal and shamanic path. I've opened to the weasel. Boldness, rapidity and perception. Rapidity. We've got the rat and we've got like a weasel. Okay, should we just read this? We'll read because it's a little story here. It was a quiet afternoon in fall in the forest of Denmark. Leaves that have fallen from the tall oaks and beeches cover the ground with a dry carpet of yellows, browns and reds. I was walking quietly, as I had been taught, placing my feet carefully on the ground, when I heard a sound off to my left. Something was moving fast across the dry leaves. It stopped instantly, next to the wide trunk of a beech tree, listening. At first, I couldn't identify the source of the noise, but I noticed it was changing direction all the time, sometimes stopping for a moment and then speeding up. Soon my patience was rewarded, and I saw a weasel shoot across those dry leaves like a brown and white arrow, hunting, seeking her prey. Her small eyes were as black as night. I stood totally still by the old beech tree, watching her move closer and closer. The wind was in my favour, and she didn't pick up my scent. All of a sudden, she ran right past my foot, touching my shoe, and then disappeared into a small hole at the base of the tree. Everything became quiet again, as if she had never been there. Weasel has speed, agility and alertness. and is highly vigilant. Once I was sitting on a stony mountainside where there seemed to be no sign of life, when suddenly a weasel appeared from a crevice between two rocks. She had been there all the time, aware of everything, and revealed herself only when she knew it was safe. Her medicine is the ability to know all that is hidden. When you tell a story but leave out important details, Weasel is not fooled. She sees what is hidden in the dark corners of your soul, all the things you don't want others to see, and those you might not even be aware of yourself. But she also sees your strength and beauty. She also sees your strengths and beauty. Weasel medicine can be a great asset for healers. Her assessments are accurate and to the point. In the Native American tradition, her powers were used to seek out the secrets of enemies. Okay. So, in the Native American tradition, her powers were used to seek out the secrets of enemies. Weasel is small, but she has a strong heart, and courage is one of her qualities. She will hunt animals much larger than herself. People who have watched a weasel run down and kill a big rat. Interesting, we've got a rat in the kitchen. We've got a rat on the card. People who have watched a weasel run down and kill a big rat, or even a rabbit, will know what I mean. She is a warrior and should not be underestimated. With her russet-coloured back and white chest and belly, weasels blend in and is a difficult prey. Her ability to be invisible is part of her magic. Sometimes she likes to stay hidden and nurture her rich inner life. That's like the divine feminine energy, doesn't it? I think we're going to leave it there. That was interesting. Guys, I will catch up with you soon, so have yourself a fantastic day. Take care and much love. Bye for now.